Your life is about to become so much brighter. Welcome in, my amazing Aquarians, to a brief next 48-hour tarot reading for you. I hope you're doing well. We're going to jump right into the Light Seers Tarot deck and keep it simple for you. But yeah, it feels like there has been stuff that you've been through that has prepared you for happier days currently and more so ahead for you. I feel like you're also being pushed to think about comfort, warmth, health, and lifestyle because things are developing for you. But yeah, going back to the overall message, they're saying here comes the sun for you in more than one way, on different levels, basically. And you're attracting in who is more aligned with you, but more importantly, who and what you're aligned with at this point along your path. And there's going to be a highlight in the next 48 on how you're changing, developing, how you're blossoming, when you blossom and glow the most, and how things affect you at this point. But I did split the deck to the Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, feeling like you're in the midst of or preparing for a passionate new beginning. But I wouldn't be surprised if the next 48 gives you a break if your mind has been feeling on fire for one, if not multiple reasons. But I do feel as if the passion within you is feeling quite alive. It's even growing at certain points. Things are going to invigorate you and leave you feeling even more motivated but more comfortable at certain points. I feel like your surroundings are epically on point at least certain points, once again, in the next 48, but for some, the entire next 2 days. But what you accomplish in the next 48-hour period is going to be magnificent. I did hear life-altering success before I began your reading, and I was hearing the song The Sun Will Come Out Tomorrow. I forget what movie that was from, Annie, right? But, right? No, maybe not. Anyways, but I do feel as if Spirit's saying if you've been going through some bleak times, some lack of sunlight kind of occurrences and whatnot, things are brightening up for you big time. What else do we have for Aquarius? The King of Swords, the Knight of Wands pairing together, as well as these four. We'll go to those in a moment. But I feel like your knowledge, your experience, or experiences is coming into play. It feels like you are being reminded when you march to the beat of your own Aquarian drum, you really can't do anything inaccurately or wrong for that matter. It feels like, once again, it's a passionate next 2 days for you where you're thinking about and even being prepared for levels of freedom. But I also feel like there may be a moment or two where you do feel a little bit stiff, okay? And that will entail an adjustment or two to feel a release come to be somehow. But I do sense that somebody's thinking about when you're most spiritually messed with, when you're not, again, when you're comfortable, when you're not, and when your mind is your best tool. Okay. We also have the Seven of Swords, the World card, the Hermit, and the Two of Wands. It feels like your world is evolving as we speak, right, as the next 2 days proceed. But it is a time for you where you can't help but feel the need to be keeping to yourself a bit, right? Things that are changing, developing behind closed doors or even within you. That's not being vocalized to people of importance in your life, or anybody for that matter. But I also feel like you're going to learn something about what you want moving forward. And this will help you feel more aligned once again. It'll help you with your soul evolution and your world evolution in one, if not multiple, key ways. But I feel like you're going to either find your pep in your step coming back to be in the next 48, or a continuation of that coming back into your situation. But there's going to be a lot of quality alone time in the next 48, as well as some quality bonding times, connecting moments. But I do feel like what's most important in the next 2 days for you when you're alone, when you're in your hermit mode, is to make sure your mindset is positive, optimistic, and not getting the best of you. Because there may be little moments where an imperfection or two, past occurrence or two, maybe lack for a select handful of Aquarians drawn to the reading, that coming to mind needs to be squashed quite quickly and transitioned, swapped over into an optimistic, abundant mindset. I wouldn't be surprised if drawn to this reading, being drawn to this reading, you're manifesting quite easily. So just tread carefully, okay? But have confidence throughout it all. Now I feel like there is going to be a focus on what you just left behind for somebody, and that will help you with what's at hand, and even more so with what's ahead for you. Bear with me, I got to get this card because it is key for you. We have the Four of Wands. It feels like things are truly falling into place for you, but you can't see full evidence of that 24/7 or at all. But I do sense that music will be part of the next 48 for you, and you will need to embrace that. I really sense that Spirit wants you to create a new playlist or add to an existing one. I feel like discovering new music is part of the next 2 days for you, and you need to heal to an extent or at certain points from all that you've been through, from what you're going through even currently. But there's a focus on windows, okay, on windows or one in particular, and something about that will be okay, all right? But I also sense that this is when you're thinking about the future a lot, when you're looking out a window, if not multiple. But your future is very bright is what I'm getting. And Two of Cups and the Five of Cups, because I feel like there's a connection you're expecting the worst with, whether it's a minor expecting or a bigger one. Because I do sense that this person is thinking about you a lot. And therefore, because you are energetically connected to them, they're going to want to know what you're up to, want an update. I feel like you need to flip this in the reversal and allow for yourself to expect the best with them, because I do sense that this will help you manifest a successful progression of connecting with them. But I also feel like you're thinking about connecting with new people. Somebody drawn to the reading, if not multiple people, are being pushed to explore options as far as dating, get yourself out there, or continue to do so. But I wouldn't be surprised if there are a lot of new friends and acquaintances and, yeah, connections, not even just of importance, but quality connections that feel at least somewhat, if not fully aligned with you at this point along your path. You're meant to meet new people at this point, and more so moving forward, and experience new things. You're going to find that your individual soul growth is coming into play. Your individual light is part of the next 48. 422, I'm getting the number 422, look that up. But yeah, you're changing, you're growing, and your world is developing. They're pushing you to watch the Leo next 48 that I did. It's going to have the same thumbnail, but it will say Leo, of course. I do feel as if things, in little ways, it may feel a little bit shaky in the next 48, right? Whether it's your energy, occurrences, as a big truck just went by. But I do sense that the next 2 days highlights the fact that things are going to be more so smooth sailing along your path, moving forward than it once has been. But I feel like you, I'm hearing overthink on a regular basis. Okay, that may be applicable for you. But I do sense that there's going to be a highlight for some drawn to the reading on when that's actually Spirit and or when that's you. All right? But I just saw the Ten of Swords. It feels like endings are coming to mind. Things are transforming and coming to an end in small ways, so you can be living a healthier, happier, more sunny lifestyle. So you can accomplish more efficiently for some, and you can just live your best life. You deserve that. But without a doubt, there is a sense of lack, and I want to say a lack of fulfillment coming to mind, whether it's more past and or currently. But I do feel like there's an acquiring of a new opportunity in the next 48 for some drawn to the reading, and this will help you open the door towards more success. I'm also hearing keyless success, keyless. However that's going to look for you. You also have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that new opportunity I was speaking upon, as it just got a little bit awkward, if that is a new job or another opportunity somehow tied up or will be when it comes to your finances. Now, the next few days also entails new money coming in for you either way, and this will feel good, but they're pushing you to put it aside or just not touch it. All right, that's going to be key for you if possible. Everybody's situation is different. But I also sense that there is, again, a new refined version of, your outlook on life, a new version of your lust for life is what I'm getting. All right, you're feeling more passionate once again and feeling like you need to just throw certain difficulties, annoyances in the past, absolutely, up into the air and just let things transform as they're meant to. And let yourself transform as you meant to, because some of us drawn to the reading have been altering certain levels of change by fearing the worst, okay, or just not knowing what's ahead. But you're needing to trust the mystery as clarity does come in the next 48, and you're going to find that your grounded way of being is quite inspirational, and people love it. All right, people are going to want more of it. But you're a true, you're a true example of how to be grounded. while still being passionate, right? And I also feel like there's something you're meant to begin moving forward that's going to leave you with more happiness. Let's just put it that way. Let's pull a couple more before we wrap this up. Yeah, your world is changing, my friend, and you're also being reminded and or informed that there's travel ahead for you, whether it's small and or large, okay? Shorter travel and or further. But the Five of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles, because I feel like throughout all of the competition, the difficulties, the ups and downs, the struggles in your life, you're finding that things are starting to pan out for you in certain ways. While you still have to figure this and that out, you still have to reach for that hope and allow for things to transform more so in the way that they're meant to. But you're going to have a clear vision of what you want, what you need, and how things are meant to proceed for you. It feels like, once again, Aquarius, this is a time for you where the sun is coming out. Things are feeling brighter. They're going to feel even brighter moving forward. And you're attracting in, magnetizing so much. It feels like you have the ability to as well manifest, co-create, and develop your world more so moving forward to the point of so much success. Let's just say abundance, comfort, and happiness. Beautiful. So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light, Aquarius. Go enjoy the next 48, and I'll see you next time.